All right, hey guys, we are back. We're going to be working on lips and nails. I have done the same thing with Macy as far as the creasing, and I went back over on Gigi. I went back over some of these really small creases. I hit them with the purple. I mean, just a little bit, just enough to give it a little bit of depth. I don't know if you can see, but like on the inside of the hands, and there were some other places, but I also hit the nails again with the purple. So let's start with the face. She's still kind of warm. She came out of the oven about 10 minutes ago. Oh, let's see. Can you guys see a difference in the creases? I think they're looking pretty. All right, let's work on face. All right, this is the blush. It was the red and the dark red, whether you chose crimson or dark red, something like that, with a darker red, deeper red color. Okay, my babies are getting shiny. I need to go back over her with some primer or something. She's starting to look shiny again. Okay. End up setting her down on some paint. I have this fear that I'm going to end up with paint all over her where I don't want it. Okay, I'm going to work on this face first. A little bit on the bottom, line it. And then, I don't know if you can see, but she's got some little bumps. So I'm going to put it around those bumps. And this is very, very thin. Okay. Won't hurt to hit the nose again. Okay, now this one. She's got bumps too. Tried to avoid them. Oops. As I hit every single one of them. Okay. Alright, we're going to put some inside the mouth. Make sure it's really watery and you're not getting pigment sticking out. Okay, this one's a bit trickier. She's got a bump or two that goes around. Getting there. We're going to hit that tongue again. The whole tongue. Under it and everything. Now you can use something like this, or you can use your little crease brush. Just make sure you pounce it. I'll make this just a little darker. It's a pretty deep crease, so. Check for pooling. Okay. Nails. All right, now we're gonna mix up some paint. Clean up a little dish here. Alrighty. Where's it at? There it is. Okay. Voila. Alright, using the same brush I used for the creases. So I don't care if it's clean or not. It's fine. Now you want this thin. You're just barely putting any on. Okay, got that. Okay, you can use titanium white if you have it, or flake white. I'm going to show you the difference. I would prefer flake white just because it's not as bright as titanium. It's a little duller, I guess is what you'd call it. But if all you have is titanium white, that's fine. Just don't put as much in there. And okay, so I've got some Irresistible, what is this, thinning medium. As you can see, I'm doing just a little tiny bit at a time. Basically, we're thickening it up just a tiny bit so we don't end up with pigments everywhere. Okay, we're going to try that and see how that looks for us. All right, now you need a really tiny brush. I would suggest a nail art brush, and you can just go to like Amazon and find like a whole set of them, or you could go super fancy and buy Christine Woolley's brush, and that's not the one I want. I went and really cut back on it. Yeah, it's not going to help you. Let's see if I get something dark. All right. So I went back through and I really cut it back. You can see there's lots of bristles that have been removed, trimmed down. It's very thin. Even though this is thin enough anyway. It's pretty thin. Okay. There's paint residue on the little well. That's what we're going to use. Now, whenever we did the first purple, we did about halfway. We're not doing halfway, we're doing a quarter way. So basically it's just a little tiny line. And you're going to need to do this a couple of times. So I'm bumping the camera with my head. I'm so sorry. I have trouble seeing things. My eyesight isn't very good. So I'm trying to get closer to it. Now, when the first couple of times, you're not going to really notice a difference, but you will once it gets built up. Where's the other leg? Where's the other leg? I don't think it can get any lower, guys. Especially with these toenails, they are so tiny. Hey guys, tell me what kits you are excited about coming up. The ones that haven't been released yet, but the pre-orders. And then also let me know which kit you want to see me do. Which kit do you want to paint with me? Now in January, I'm going to be painting Charlie Arcello. And I'm going to be doing a freshy newborn baby with him. So I paint 2 at a time. So I need to come up with one. I was thinking Winnie. Thinking maybe Winnie to do since she's fairly new. That might be fun. And I probably won't be showing her. I probably won't be recording both babies on camera because that gets to be a lot. But I can show you her as I go so you can see her. I have the wrong one. Goodness. Where's it at? Okay, now we're going to have to hit this a few more times, but we're also working on other things, so it's not going to be a just bake the nail type paint. So, the original purple was the eyelid purple, and we did half the nail. And this is the white and purple with thinner mix. And we're doing, basically, it's just the little tiny, what is that called? The Luna? We're working on the Luna, so, I mean, it's very tiny amount. Basically, it's just one line underneath the cuticle. rinse out our brush, crease brush. This thing, rinse it out. Okay, we're gonna get some of this pretty purple and white. I'm gonna put it above the purple that's already there. Okay, so the blue goes from the center up, and then the regular purple is right along that line, and this purple is kind of between the two. And this one you don't have to worry about because, you know, obviously she don't have any eyelids that you can see. Put this in that area right next to, adjacent next to this little, I don't know what it's called. And you might need to hit it a couple of times. So I really exaggerated that so you could see what I was talking about. It kind of looks like a little triangle, maybe. Hang on, I got that one off. My bad. I was thinking this side, but it's not. It's this side. Crazy brush. Okay, so it's just underneath the nostril and pretty close to that little, what is that thing called? I don't know what that's called, but I put some over here just because it's kind of like that. It gives it just a little bit more depth. Details matter, guys. Underneath the tongue. It's okay to put it over the other color. Okay. Crazy brush. Don't want it to pool in there. What do you think? And we're going to bake it, and yeah, there's some of it on the tongue, but I don't think it's going to hurt anything. But we're going to bake this baby, and we're going to do the nails and the lips again, and the little details in the nose. So, now that you've got a close-up of her face, what do you think about all those details we've been working hard on? Okay, while I've got you, I'm going to just go ahead and get some more blushing on her face. We're using that same blush mix. There's some thinner in this palette next to it. I'm going to add on there. Thin it down just a little. Okay, do you see me drawing little doodads? I don't know what they call it. And I'm patting it until it's dry. Any more color on there? Oh my goodness. Thought that was going to land right in the middle of the paint and make a big mess. Just barely got on her though. No worries. It wipes off. I want to put some back here. So it's not so blank. I'm going to be underneath that hair.